Where are we? You know, in trying to articulate the depth of the metaphysical transition that I'm suggesting to humanity, I've been trying to think of ways to frame the questions properly, such that a confrontation with the metaphysical problems will be evident and clear to everyone, even people who have subscribed to scientism. You see, scientism does have a lot of our basic questions answered. I mean, they provide explanations that satisfy people. That's just a fact. And they satisfied me for a time. They do satisfy an ego. There's no direct logical confrontation that causes someone to change their mind immediately. And they answer questions like this: who are we? Okay, we are animals, fine. We are hominid apes who evolved from a common ancestor with the chimp. From before that, we eventually evolved from earlier mammals, and then fish, and then back to bacteria, where the DNA was first constructed and the copy mechanism was first discovered by natural selection and reality. And it all went from natural selection, from the bacteria to people. That's who we are. It's a beautiful, amazing story. I'm not even saying it's not true. And it'll satisfy people who, that's all they need to hear. Okay, fine. So I'm going to let them have that. Okay. Well, then what are we doing here? Well, we're copying our genes, and we're trying to have a great time. We're trying to love life and love each other, and it's great. And I don't understand why people don't understand why atheists can't be loving and happy. Okay, fine. That's a good answer. You know, you can accept that if you want to keep that going. You know, why are we here? Same reason. You know, to copy our genes. It's just an inevitable thermodynamic outburst. Where are we? Where are we? Well, oh my gosh, we are in a infinite spatio-temporal box in which material objects exist, and they will continue to exist until they're basically torn apart by dark energy, or will just cool off into absolute zero all around the universe. And that is what we are. A spatio-temporal box. I mean, that's just the overarching understanding of what we are, and it's the basic way you build out reality based on the fact that you always encounter space, and then you just project that outward infinitely, and then that's what you imagine as being real and things happening within. That's how consciousness automatically does it before it can be questioned. But that's not what science is telling us reality is. It is not what science is telling us reality is. Science is telling us reality is about quantum superpositions. It's about probabilities. It is about holograms projected from two-dimensional boundary spaces at the edge of space-time. It's about that connecting to string theory, with strings as the 10-dimensional vibrating units of energy which compose holographic reality. Okay, that is what science is telling us. Science is telling us that consciousness is integrated information itself, and that you are an individualized unit causal system, which is irreducible, and that this is part of what reality is. Where are we? Is it proper to just call it space-time anymore? Is it by naming it as the thing that it really is, that's what's going to blow, that's what's going to be the end? Because all the metaphors will then be attached to the proper concept. We are on, according to string theory, an M-brain. An M-brain. Brain, guys. Why can't we see reality as the brain of God? It really is. That's what it is. It is the quantum wave function of the universe. This sounds like I'm just some wild Star Trek, Doctor Who fan stoner dude, but no, this is what science is saying. You just don't want to believe it because it might have implications. We need to ask ourselves, where are we? Because where we believe we are is going to affect how we exist and what we can do. The models we create structure our ability to interface with the thing, which is God. Where are we? Because where are we is actually also who are we? They end up being the same question. Finally, the structural metaphor goes all the way down, penetrates into consciousness itself, and we integrate ourselves at the core of reality, in our own scientific models, which of course then go back and comport perfectly with what religion has always been telling us, and now we can take the truth of a religion like Christianity and see how it all fits together. The M-brain is the brain of Jesus Christ. It's the Jesus matrix. That is what is going on. The whole thing was and the brain itself is like a mirror of our own consciousnesses. And he lets us have freedom in it. Where are we? Where are we? What does science say? It's not good. It has to be weirder than the basic default that everyone has. It has to be. There's just no other option anymore. Understanding is saturated throughout reality. Understanding is saturated throughout reality. Where are we? Where are we? Where are you right now? Totally, absolutely. Where is paradise anyway? What kind of location is paradise? How do you get there? You just think lovely thoughts, and off to Neverland you will go. But we've fallen from this knowledge because we believe the world is outside us coming to get us. And the world is a holographic projection from the brain of God. And we're the vibrating strings in it, making the music of reality. That's what's going on. And it's existential, first and foremost, and that's what real beauty is. Existential beauty. The beauty of the will. Where are we is who you are. Where are we is who you are. Where are we is who you are. That's where we are. Questions? Yes. But now is the time for also answers.